Wow! Hello, everybody! Hi, my Catalites! Oh my goodness, I am so excited to see everybody today. I have some really, really fun things to talk about. Thank you so much for the sub, Demi! Hi, welcome! Let me greet everybody who's popped in so far. So we have, hi Strix, who showed up extremely early. Hello, Aaron, who also showed up early, and Chris, who showed up early. Speaking of, Meeks is right here. She's like right next to me. So let me grab her to redeem that kissy. Hello. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to hurt your tail. Are you okay, baby? Oh, I love you so much. And of course, the hydrate. Here we go. She's up here sniffing the strawberry mimosa I brought up to celebrate the news. Oh man, I'm so excited about this. I am gonna start with the, my brain's everywhere. I need to finish greeting people. Hello, Star Dynamo. Hello, Stel Glow. I'm pretty sure that's Sandy, right? And hello to Bear. Hello, Alia Khan. And, Oz is here too. Hello. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And Bulbanine. All right, I think that's everybody. Let me know if I missed you. I'm really excited to be here. So I'm going to start with some news that I've already talked a little bit about before. So this is not really like a surprise, just to give people some time to waddle their way in before I get to the big news, the big, fun, exciting news. So I am going to be starting off by talking about the VTuber SummerSlam, which is a big charity event that happens from June 25th to 29th. So we're about 2 weeks out now, and Patchworks is going to be participating. Specifically, it'll be me, Tal, Egg, and Lila. And on the 29th specifically, we're going to be doing a big set of relay streams. Hello, Peppa! Oh, Hype Train! Thank you so much, Madalena! It's much appreciated. I'm glad to have you back. But on the 29th specifically, we're going to be doing a series of relay streams. It'll be 2 hours each. The first stream is going to be hosted by Egg. We're still setting up like the time slots, but I think it's going to start noon CST. And the first slot's going to be hosted by Egg Royale. The second slot will be hosted by Lila. And the third slot, wrapping it up for the night, a little bit later than I normally stream, will be me. So, I have decided also, I'm going to be doing Deltarune during the SummerSlam week. So that's going to be fun. The VTuber SummerSlam specifically is a charity that creates like gaming consoles set up on stands that they bring around to children's hospitals. So its kids can play video games while they're hanging out in their hospital stays. To talk a little bit more about this, I do have our goals set up, both overall and individual, and I will be posting this graphic on Blue Sky, the Patchworks channel specifically. Channel, it's not the right one. Profile? Account? What do they call your account on Blue Sky? Your own sky? Your own lovely sky? Just account. Yeah, that makes sense. But for the extra little added details, we will have some incentives during this time that involve both art and voice acting work. For the individual donation rewards, if you donate $1, you can ask a question from a pre-made list of questions that we're going to have set up in a doc for everybody to see. And if you do opt to donate during the times that we're not streaming, I'll be answering questions as soon as we're up. So, it might be a little bit of a delayed answer, but it'll happen. $2 for asking a custom question. $5 to receive a 2-minute doodle from Egg. $15 to write a social media post for me to put up on my Tumblr or Blue Sky, your choice. And those must be safe for work, by the way. They must be safe for work, and I do not allow slurs in those. $25, and I will record up to a 150-word script for you. You get to write it, And this also must be safe for work. Additionally, I will not be allowing any pieces that I record for you, I will give you the file directly, to be used for AI. So you cannot re-upload them for AI. $50, you can get a Your Character Here chibi from Tal. And for 100, you can get a full waist-up drawing from Tal. And if you're feeling like the big bucks, you can spend $1,000 donated to the charity and get a full custom model on the same art style as everyone in Patchworks from Tal. As for our overall incentives, our cheapest one is for $250. I will do an informative Q&A stream on how to get started on VA work. This will start from amateur things and go up to just breaking into the industry, because I haven't really done anything like directing or the more professional stuff, like the higher level things yet. But I can get you like the build up to that point. And I will answer questions that you have. If we make it to 300, Tal will release the base, as in like a no clothes, no hair, no special eyes or anything, for the mask VTuber models. For $400, there will be the release of the plus-sized femme VTuber model base. And for $500, it will be the femme VTuber base. And these are not rigged, they're just the art bases with all of the cutting that you need. And you can use these as references for making your own VTuber models if you want. And if we make it to $1,000, we will release the rigged mask VTuber model. And $5,000 is the rigged femme plus-sized VTuber model. And for $10,000, we will have the rigged femme VTuber model base. For $100,000, which I'm just going to be real, I don't think we will make it anywhere near this much. But if we do somehow made it to $100,000, Tal will make and release a free customizable femme VTuber model base that people can download and use as they please, which is really exciting. So that's our current setup. And I've been excited to talk about this. Some of the plans are still in the works. Like, we don't know what everybody's going to be streaming yet. But we do know Miss Meeks! Miss Meeks, you're in front of my camera, dearest. Oh my goodness. Kitty cat. That's a lot of different stuff. Patchworks as a group is very cool. I think so too. I'm really glad to be a part of it. I've been very grateful to have all of my friends hanging out with me and streaming with me when they can. It's been a lot of fun. Now that is done, it is time for the bigger news, the thing that I have been extremely excited about, and to give a little bit of a hint, some of you have already guessed at this point. I have been directly asked if I did this, and I just could not tell you. I could not tell you until yesterday, but I wanted to save it for stream. So, as many of you who have been around in my streams and in Vixen's streams might know, what are you doing, Kat? What are you doing? I'm so sorry. She has the zoomies all of a sudden. So, in the game Zenless Zone Zero, I am the voice of Emmy. And this has been a publicly known thing for a while now. Emmy can be heard in Koleda's storyline, and I got to announce this quite a while back. So you all have known me as Emmy in this time, but I have another role that I can announce as of today. So I've been sitting on this for a really long time. It's been about half a year that I've been sitting on my hands excitedly waiting to talk about this, but I have literally had people ask me in my chat if I did this, and I'm so sorry I could not answer you, but I can now. I am also the voice of Sarah. I am also the voice of Sarah. Woo! And Aaron, you are most welcome to clip that now. I have been so looking forward to this, being able to talk about it for a long time now. For the time being, I am going to be keeping my announcement to stream. So you're welcome to talk about it if you like. It is fully public. You can say whatever you want regarding that. But I'm not going to be doing any like fancy social media posts for the time being. So, this will just be like a me and you guys thing for now. But I've really wanted to talk about this, and to those of you who did correctly guess this, congratulations, you were right. I heard there was quite a few of you. Who was it that asked? I think it was Lua who came in. Wait, is that the one random female villain? How did I not notice? Yeah, she's recurring. She's appeared quite a few times. She's also in the latest update. She's in the 2.0. Breaking story exclusive on Chula Ephemer's stream. Oh my goodness, what are you doing? Kitty cat. But I have been looking forward to this a lot. And I have played ZZZ. I do have an account on ZZZ that I've made it pretty far into the story. I have not played the most recent update, but I was thinking about asking for the okay from MiHoYo if I can stream it. It's just I'll be picking up partway into the story, so you'll be missing chapters 1, 2, and 3, I think. Yeah. I'll ask Lua later if she asked. I know it was during a Yoshi stream. And I was like, can't answer that. It was really funny, though. Some of you guys are smart. But, all right, that is the bulk of the announcement. That is the last that I had to share for now. I did bring up my celebratory champagne mimosa that I wanted to open up. And oh my god, I'm so nervous to open this up around, like, computer equipment because I am not the most coordinated person in the world. But let me get this popping some bottles for Makora tonight. Wait. Come on, you can do it. You can open up. I think I can get it from here. Oh, there it goes! Woo! No mess made! I don't know if you guys could hear that. Could you hear the cork pop? I was in an ad, but yo! Thank you for your patience. Ooh. I'm so excited to share all of this. Genuinely, though, I've been sitting on this for quite a while. And there goes... Oh, I super overpoured that. I forgot this bubbles. Oops. Oh, thank you so much for the gifted tier. That's so sweet. Thank you. But, that is all for today. Oh, whoops, I accidentally have Sarah and Emmy over the little Twitch alerts. Boop. I can pop over into gaming now. So for those of you who are just here for the announcement, you are free to go. I have nothing else that is very big and special to say. Thank you guys for showing up when you did. Yeah, it would have been over a year if you kept the secret. It was more like 8 months, I think, since I believe initially Sarah was someone else. So I am a recast, but a non-strike related recast. It was not had nothing to do with the strike. Which is why I feel comfortable talking about it specifically, is because it had nothing to do with that. So, otherwise that would be, sweats. Yeah. But I've wanted to be a villain for a really long time, so it's very nice to have the chance to finally do that. Sippies. Very nice. On top of the wanting to be a villain for a long time, I've also very much wanted to do a deeper voiced character, and this is my first time getting to do that too. At least professionally. Woo! Shakespeare Magical Girl time! Correct! I did some grinding off stream, so I'm less likely to die now. Ooh. But my god, it was like an hour of grinding. I may still die, but I am less likely to. So that's cool. Probably why I didn't notice is I'm still early in the ZZZ story. Actually I did do we did re-record the original lines, so that is me as well. Just in the nowadays. Alright. No longer mad about not noticing. It is a range I don't normally use. I am much more often, something cute or high-pitched, or actually recently I've been doing a lot of, like, young kids in that range area, so that's cool. Oh, I also perfected my how the heck am I going to use Miranda setup more than just the item slave. It's a tough. Yeah, for like One Piece. Yes, for One Piece as well. Whoop. There we go. But I've also done a lot of like smaller roles in that exact range as well. I've been in, I haven't announced this one publicly either, but I know I'm in the clear to talk about it. I've done quite a few episodes of To Be Hero X as some young boys around. It's been a lot of fun. I enjoy it. Chulin, what please Chulin, ZZZ, what can't she do? You've been popping off with the voice acting lately. It's great to see that you all are so sweet. You're very kind to me, thank you. Wait. But yeah, I've been really optimistic about the work that I've been doing. And I'm happy. I'm just like, I'm very happy to be in the industry professionally. I got extremely lucky. Let's see, what do we got here? Ah, yes, and I also did get more moves for Miranda in the downtime, so she's not quite as useless now. Boop. Thank you for the applause! Much appreciated. Let's see. Oh, no, I'm gonna want to use something else. Let's get rid of you. Bye. Oh my god! And you can't attack anything, so... Bonk! See? But, like, I'm dying less. We're okay. I'm dying less. Only Beatrice this time. Though that was honestly just luck of the draw. Since she, mostly had the issue of getting targeted constantly over and over and over again, which happens sometimes, you know. Came for the announcement, staying for the Chula living her magical girl dreams in this game. Thank you, thank you. There's another magical girl game that I'm planning on picking up soon. It's like Magical Detective Star Academy or something like that, and it's a murder mystery magical girl that I'm looking forward to. At least I believe that's the case. You'll always be my favorite magical girl. That's so sweet! That's ridiculously kind to me. Wait. Oh, you can probably get rid of that. Yeah. There we go. Perf. Done! Oh yeah, the grinding paid off. It rarely does, but on occasion. You used my 2 favorite words, murder mystery. Me too. Me too. A gag nose. A gag nose. Like a clown nose. Honk honk. There we go. Grinding helps in a lot of games. It sure does. I just reached like an unwinnable fight with my level. Like it was literally impossible. Wow. That is one of the nice things about turn-based, I find. Okay. Ah, Miranda is about to die. Good, as she deserves. I will continue hating on her at this point. Oh, I can get rid of you. Ah, yes, Strix's favorite words, murder and misery, not necessarily together in that order. Ooh, I'm curious what instances the murder by itself qualifies for. There we go. Disarm. Okay. No! Attack Miranda! Power plus. Yeah, that should kill. Mm-hmm. I do think that, the desperation specialty that involves that halo on the heart thing, I don't know how that randomizes, because so far Rosalind has been the only one that's had it for like the past hour or so. Heck if I know why. Nope, that's not worth it. Oh no, I am out of attack. Gotcha. That's fine. Boop. The mystery can be a murder, or you can solve a mystery through murder. Oh, yeah. Ah, Bebo. Bebo, it's both. Ooh, woo. Sedulous. Mm-hmm. Another level up is nice. Okay. So that was all there was in that section, then. Is this also... Haha! I also think part of the problem was the direction that I started in was, was a little bit higher level than the direction that I moved towards during my grinding phase. Hi, Wild Wolf Neo! I am! Thank you for stopping by, welcome! Bebo, my beloved. Random damage. Woo! I've also discovered that vulnerable, for some reason, does not work on the gnomes. Like, they're just immune to it. Yeah, I love stopping by. It's always nice here. I'm glad. I wish to keep the community feeling welcome at any moment. Boom. Except they can be weak to vulnerable when it's a solo, so only Miranda can make that happen. You can die. Oh. I bet that'll do it. Yep. But this was another one of those fights, the 5 gnomes that killed me every time. So I'm doing better. I am doing much better. Here, that'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Oh, you're all in killing range. Oog! Alf! Bye, Beatrice! That's fine, don't worry about it. Okay, this is the direction I was going. Was there? Oh, that's where the illusion from before was. Oh, I see. If you go the other direction. No, it did come back. Oh, this was the one that was unwinnable for me last time. Good luck. Thank you. Owie. Also, like, Rosalind is practically immune to Earth, I have discovered as well. Okay. Cool. And I will also poison... It's gonna be a while till I get to you. Extra poisoned. You're stronger now, thank you! I sure hope so. Oog. Yeah, okay, not looking great. You should live... Ah, perfect. You need to live. Miranda can die, though. Disarm. And I have gotten into, like, the swing of things. And that shouldn't kill you, so it should be also fine. All right. Oh, right, you're in hyper. Oh, bummer. Okay. Die. Poison Bane? I think I can kill that one now. Yeah, perfect, that helps.
Here you go.
And I'm getting better at which healing spells to use. So that's cool. Okay.
You wish.
Oh god, there's still so much. Okay, that's fine. Ah! Rough! Okay. I don't know if I'll make it. It's mostly just that they attack everyone, you know? Yeah. And also, Rosalind only, like...
Ice.
Oh, okay! If there's only one, I'll be fine. Hooray! If there's only one left, I'll be fine! That's all I need! Die! Yes! I lived, bitch! I lived! Celebratory sippy. Yeah, the difficulty spike in this dungeon is kind of insane. Even after having grinded for an hour, I only gained about 6 levels, but as soon as I started... Hydrate! Okay. Okay, I hydrate. Yes, good. I must say, though, this mimosa is not that great. Would have been better if I made, like, an actual one, if I just bought champagne and then used the orange juice we have. So, lesson for the future. Pre-made mimosas? Not worth it. I sip it anyway. Ooh, sky breath ability. Yes, good. Alright, what's over here? I don't know. That makes me nervous. I don't know. That's scary. Oh, shoot. There's still stuff up there. It's so hard to get anywhere around here. Everything looks the same, you know? As much as I'd really like to get to the point where I have, another hydrate! Alright! says this. Julie, you have such, like, wholesome vibes. I sometimes forget that this is an adult stream, and sometimes you say I lived, bitch. See, I would rate my stream 16 plus because I drink sometimes, and also I cuss. And that's like the only reasons. I got that a lot in high school, though. They're like, wait, did you just cuss? I guess if you save them a little more, it means a little, there's more of a punching power when you actually use one. Okay. That's not bad. Oh, you're just... I can kill you now. Get out of here. But Chula is like, say sont? Say somewhat? Yeah. Maybe the say so I say sont I've ever seen. Yeah, 75% say so. Whoop. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh my god, absolutely, since I curse quite a bit. It doesn't have much power, but people who don't curse often are much more powerful. Yeah, like, you can say fuck, but only once. Though in my free time, when I'm not streaming, I cuss a lot more, I think. Probably. I think my friends would have to give a second opinion on that rather than me. Not really, to be honest. Really? I guess my perception of myself was that I have a sailor's mouth. If I perceive myself that way, that's a little funny then. This is why it hits a lot harder when like Oz or Vixen make a dirty joke. Yeah. I don't make dirty jokes though. That doesn't happen. I will hydrate again. Just because of personal comfort levels. I'm all for people who are comfortable with doing that, and I'm very supportive of people living their lives the way that they want to. Obviously, because I hang out on Jello streams, and they're horny all the time. But, or at least they make horny jokes all the time, rather. But it's just, I don't personally. That's my own comfort levels, I think. Yeah, you can do whatever you want forever. Exactly. I live by that. It makes your life so much easier if you just learn to let people do what they do. They can do what they want. Fudge! Gosh darn it, you son of a fork. Oh, I am back in the first opening section. How did I get back here? Well, I did. That's fine. Do what you want, just don't force others to go along. Correct. Do what makes you happy. Forever and always. Oh, well, I guess I do have one exception, and that's like, as they say, if you want to have a nice and happy society, you can't tolerate intolerance. So, I definitely draw a hard line in, like, hating other people for what they are. My God, Beatrice, are you okay? We just got here. Random damage. Yeah. Get out of here. I think I need to disarm first. Another hydrate! Oh my god, I haven't even been drinking that much, please! We drown in this house. That's what Karl Popper said in the Open Society. I didn't know whose quote it was, but I know it's not my quote. I did not invent that. I did not invent that. That was definitely something I've seen around on the internet. But I highly agree with it. Oh, a stretchy! Okay, stretchy. Oi. I don't know why it is, but every time I do this, I get up suddenly enough that I end up being, like, really lightheaded. Okay, there we go. Ha ha ha, I sit back down. At the very least, way back when I used to be anemic, it's been a long time since I've checked for that. I don't know if that's the case anymore, but I did used to be. Sippy! I think every bad sexual joke imaginable, but I'm worried I'll get judged for them, so I try not to say them. You can say them! Just not here, since I do try to keep my chat relatively safe for work. But, like, with your friends, go have fun. Don't let the cringe hold you back. I want to be, like, family. It's, like, close to family friendly. Say somewhat. I like teen friendly. Yes, I like say somewhat. That's so funny. I want to steal that. Oh, another hydrate. I'm gonna run out of my drink. What? Thank you for the hydrate. Drowning. Okay. At the very least, y'all hold me accountable. I will stay hydrated. Ally regen. That's not a bad idea. Let's give that to you. Vulnerable. And you... And you're about to die, so I shouldn't use that. I don't want you in the running, so... I had 1,800 points to either hit you or make sure you're very well hydrated, lol. I respect that. Yeah, I change how I act depending on where I am and who I'm talking to. I like doing whatever, but not if it affects someone else in a significant way. That's a very kind way to go about it, I think. I am wholly supportive of that. What? Poison. I'm gonna... You die. Poison pain. Get out of here. Get out of here. Fuck yeah! Bye, Miranda! Bye, Beatrice! That's fine. We're all good.
Nice.
It's okay. Okay, I can use that on you. Ooh, 800. Damn, they hit hard. Let's give that to you. And that is... Let's have you... Yeah, perfect. Perfect! Dead, dead! It's okay, they'll die. They're fine. It's fine. It's fine. You should totally add say somewhat to your stream tags. No, I should. That's not a bad idea. I might as well. It's funny. I don't think anybody will know what it means, but that's okay. Right, this is the direction I wanted to go. What's up here? Ah, this is A and boss. Oh, it's Titania! The girls, through illusions, many an enemies, not a few, have triumphed but a moment, and then the endless embrace of death. You've made it through my illusions and soldiers, but it ends now. Oh, wow, I just made it to the boss. I assumed I was gonna have more time to go get the treasure chests, but that's fine. What is Titania doing in as you like it? This isn't even her play. Why dost thou torment me so? If a word of mine doth offend, then I seek thy grace, asking for forbearance. Why is your nose all out of joint? The joy that radiates from thy noble brow offends. Stop being happy? What? Titania begins to transform. Can Titania do that? Oh, another hydrate! I get my hydrates. Ah. In exchange, I do an evil sippy. You'll have to keep up with me. Champagne. This must be an illusion. Or Titania is the illusion and this is the reality. Whoa, mind blown. Anyway. I am Ingenue Citrine. In the name of the cosmos, I'll punish you. You're barely worth our time. I am Ingenue Amethyst. The fates have foretold your doom. I am Ingenue Emerald, and I am taking yet another sip. Hold on. Here we go. Hydrating. I am Ingenue Garnet, and we are the Stratford-upon-Avon High Drama Society. Make no mistake, you should be under no illusion that we will fall for your illusions. All right, I hope I'm high enough level. Kiss Meeks, Kiss Meeks, Kiss Meeks. Kitty. There you are. Oh, the... Oh, she's so cute. I love her. She was sleeping on her little fabrics again. Whoa, girl, come here. Let me give you a treaty for putting up with me today. Oh. Wow. Hey Chula, this is an off topic, but I've been working on a fan art of streamers I watch, specifically the few streamers and their favorite Pokemon. So what's your favorite? Skitty, I'm pretty sure. Actually, it is Stunky. Though Skitty is like a close second. Skitty is a very close second. So Skitty technically would be more thematically appropriate, I think, for the kitty vibes. But I love myself some Stunky. They're so cute. Yeah, I'm less fond of Skunk Tank, but I do think Stunky is just like adorably ugly, you know what I mean? Like that exact midpoint of cute and ugly that you just super charming. Super charming. I love them. Whoa, that's very different vibes. Well, it's not, I imagine it wouldn't be too much of a surprise to those of you who know my favorite animal is actually a skunk. They're so cute. Skunks bring me so much joy. I am a big fan of them. Let's see, I will poison you, since I'm not gonna focus on you immediately. And poison here. Oh, I don't hear about the butt skunk often. Yeah, that gen didn't have very many good Mon designs, I think. But that one was a winner to me. That one was a winner to me. Gen 4 did have Shinx though. I can't fault the Shinx. Shinx is great. Do you have a chicken Pokemon you really like, since I heard you're their first favorite? Are there chicken Pokemon? There's chicken Pokemon? When have there been chicken Pokemon? I'm 2 gens behind. If there's a chicken Pokemon, hold on. Hold on. I need to look this up. Gen 2? Oh, Torchic. Oh, you know what? Torchic never registered. Torchic never registered as a chicken to me. Torchic just registered as a bird. Yeah, Torchic just registered as a generic bird. This makes so much sense. Torchic is the starter I picked that generation. This makes so much fucking sense. This makes so much fucking sense. It has the word chicken in Chula. Listen, I may be a little bit dumb, but we can forgive me for that, right? We can forgive me for being a little stupid. I mean, Blaziken is not your average rooster. You're right. I don't know. Just never registered is never registered that way. Okay. There we go. Random damage. Power plus. Let's give that to you. And we're gonna disarm everybody so they do less. Owie. Ouch, that hurts a lot, actually. Man, I should have grinded more, I think. Probably. Okay, that's one of the flying guys is dead. If I can get this down to just Titania, I think I'll be okay. I need to keep you alive. Oh, I should have used Miranda for that. I didn't think. Sometimes I am not thinking. Disarm? I'd rather you do less damage, thank you. There we go. That's a little different. There's a chicken in Pokemon. But Torchic was my starter that generation. Okay. Alright, if they're hyper, I want to use it on that. Oh my god, that did a lot of fucking damage. Okay. Let's kill you off. Oh, so close yet so far. Have you seen the one artist that does Fakemon based on Genshin characters? I have not. You should send that. Did her name change to Yogg Titania? Maybe? I missed that, actually, if that's the case. Let's see, do I risk? I'm gonna risk. I'm gonna risk it all! Here we go. Yeah, I've heard of that, but Blaziken is definitely a cockfighting rooster. That's kind of sad, but you're right. You're right, that's probably the case. Okay. You know, I bet you there's like an earth damage item somewhere in this map that I just wasn't able to find because it's such a maze. Okay, die. Ah! Owie! I think I want to keep Beatrice alive, specifically. Oh, dear, are you okay? Oh, poor thing. I'm sorry, Miss Kitty just had a little bit of an accident, so I'm gonna need a BRB if that's okay. I'll keep it quick. Sorry about that. She's been a little, sick to her stomach the past couple of days, so I think I should probably go take her to the vet at some point. If there is a vet that can manage, like, magical critters somewhere around here. I hope so. But, like, yeah, she's mostly fine. Just a little sick to her stomach. Oh, but I love her dearly. Okay. Okay. All is well. I freed her so she can get herself some water. Okay. Yeah. Nothing to be too concerned about. Blaziken, yes, is based off the Taiwanese cockfighting rooster. The idea with the line is that Torchic is based on those cute painted chicks, but evolve into a Combuskin, become somewhat ugly, and most people IRL abandon their grown painted chicks. But if you keep training your Combuskin, you're rewarded with a powerful rooster. Aww. Oh, that's sweet. Huh. That's actually, you know, in Key West, it is illegal to harm any of the roosters there. Like, it's hardcore illegal. You're not even supposed to pet them. And there's a lot of wild roosters. They're a protected species. Yeah, they're a protected species in Key West because they used to have a problem with that in the area. And it was the best idea that they had to get rid of it. Let's do this on you. Because you are just in general the most powerful. Oh, unstoppable means that you get the, that's how you get the desperation thing. Noted.
Shocking, I know.
All right, Miranda's probably gonna die. Yep, there she goes. Down. All right, I'm gonna need your heal, so rest for you. And you have the heal now. Yours. As she tends to. Jill, out of curiosity, what do you think your Pokemon team would be? I'm the kind of person who'd only have, like, maybe 3 Pokemon. I wouldn't have a full team. I'd have a small team that I'd spoil. I'd dedicate my time to spoiling because I love them so much. So I think I would have a, well, definitely a Skitty and a Stunky, and probably, the last one's a little tough. Maybe like a Chatot? Maybe like a Chatot. Something that would be like, if they invented a sound type, which is the one that's been most theorized, it could happen. Would maybe like like if they did a sound type, I would have like a sound type mon. Heal myself. And now I can focus on doing shit. Cool. Singing bird. Yeah, exactly. I've got to focus on staying alive now. If I can stay alive, all will be well. Playing ZZZ now because of your announcement, and you blew up my ship. What do you have to say for yourself? I regret nothing. Oh, what was your ship? I'm curious now. I apologize for nothing! Vulnerable... yeah. Actually, I should disarm you. That would be more beneficial. Ah, I see Chatot to feed the Skitty and Stunky! Hey, skunks are omnivores, okay? And they generally feast on insects, not beasts. They do. It would be like, that would be more like if I got a Cricketoon. Oh, like the actual physical ship that took me from point A to point B. That also makes sense. Fully respect the small Pokemon team so you can spoil them. That's so cute. I'm the type to have, like, lap Pokemon and then contest Pokemon. And I wouldn't be a battler. I definitely would not be a battler. Okay, I should be just fine now. We lost Beatrice, but I still have both of the people with healing magic. Oh, not for long, I see. Ooh, all I need is a little more. This'll do it. Yeah! Fuck yeah! I would love to have half cute Pokemon and half battle Pokemon. I respect that too. You get a little of both. 98,000 experience. I jumped up 2 levels. I imagine I'd have anywhere from 4 to 6 myself. Yeah, but Chris, you seem like... Chris, you're very competitive. So you seem like the kind of person who would do, like a max IVs. Full Pokemon team of 6 that are particularly powerful and well thought out. That's how you strike me. Also, I think you would specialize in steel and electric. Okay. The forest is transforming! Indeed, the forest is transforming. This must be how the forest was originally. Free passage through this forest awaits. To run, to meet, to greet strangers fortuitously. This will make it much easier to run into random people in the forest. Our work here is done. This checks for me, yeah. Unless I was out to battle, I'd have like 3 at any time. Yeah, see I shake hands with Azza. And that's what happened. Worlds from different places colliding. This seems catastrophic. What do you mean? First we saw worlds that were being corrupted by nightmares. Then we saw nightmares show up in our own world. Now we're seeing other worlds merging in weird ways with each other. What's next? Are we going to wake up one day and find that our world isn't the way it was yesterday? We have to stop that from happening! We need a plan. Any ideas? I don't know. I guess all we can do is to keep responding when called. On a more cheerful note, our theater troupe is going to regionals! Woohoo! What play are we going to do? It's gotta be special. I think it's clear that we need our fearless leader in front and center. You mean? Yes, it's time to pull out Cymbeline. Imogen's the star of that one, right? Yes, it's like the greatest hit albums, first Space Shakespeare. Mistaken identity, cross-dressing, people coming back from the dead, conniving schemes, it's all there. I don't know if there'll be enough time for me to memorize everything, and there's finals coming up. You have to, it's our best chance of winning regionals. Alright, I'll do it. I do enjoy some cross-dressing. Me too! Me too! I can't pull it off, but I greatly admire people who can. Good morning. It's so nice to see everyone today. I am Mr. Dunsinane. I am filling in for Mrs. Lofgren, who has a acute case of pretenditis and needs to see her doctor immediately. As we talk today, I have brought some delicious chocolate cupcakes made by my morning cooking class. We can snack while we discuss Romeo and Juliet. Who is Romeo madly in love with at the start of the play? Beatrice, can you help out with this? He was desperately in love with Rosaline. I don't know what Juliet saw in him. He was rather flighty. Correct! Juliet was 13 at the time, so she probably didn't have the best judgment in marriage partners. Next, Hermia. What city does Romeo and Juliet take place in? On second thought, better to finish that cupcake and have some water first. Anyone else? Thespian, how about you? Do you know? Verona. Of course it takes place in Verona. I know that shit. Verona! Yes, you're right! It does take place in Verona in the country of Italy. And people say that video games rot your brain. You certainly proved them wrong. And speaking of Italy, I've been doing some experiments with various pizza toppings, and I'd like the class's honest opinions. The rest of the class proceeds in a delicious manner. Yeah, you're the most femme person ever. Yeah. There's like... My roommate said to me once, you cannot pull off a baseball hat even if you tried. Because you just don't have the vibe of a baseball hat person. It's too mask for you. And she's right. I would probably have my main team of 6 for battle and then 20 unevolved Pokemon that just live around the house and sometimes pitch in with tasks like a Minccino to help me dust a Vanillite that can chill in the freezer, a fish tank with a love disc, and a garden of grass types. That's really cute! That's really cute! Very sweet. Yeah, I guess you don't need to have a box. You don't need to use the box if they're just all in your house. You're only allowed to have 6 in your fighting team. Nobody said anything about your house. Yeah, I'd also have a Porygon on my computer. I'm assuming the Rotom takeover hadn't happened. I actually like the Rotom takeover. I think that was a good choice. I think it's fun making your Pokedex sentient. They're all strays that come over because you give them free food. True. Oh, the gods. When shall we see again? I'm going to miss you. Imogen's a bit of a drama queen in this play, isn't she? Well, she's not going to see her husband for who knows how long. That's no excuse to not keep it cool. Okay, I think I'm good with this scene. Let's go on to the next. We're totally going to win the regionals! Don't get cocky. We still need to put in the work. Let's take it again from the top. Oh, I see you got into my stuffed cat collection. I do have one of those. I do have one of those. That's Paws, the alien cat who helped Cthulhu save the world. And here's the cat from that zombie apocalypse time-traveling comedy game. Oh, and this one? That's just a regular cat. This reminds me, my friend tried pizza with French fries. The US tastes awful, but Italy French fry pizza is great, apparently. Huh. I guess I can see it, because I know they use thin crust almost exclusively. And I feel like that would balance it out. It would be less bready. The problem with French fries on pizza, on an American-style pizza, is there's so much starch. It would just be too much, I think. I've never had French fry pizza, so I can't, speak for it. But it does not sound appealing to me. You know what I mean? I love cheese fries, though. Bye, Chula, I have to go now. Congrats on your ZZZ roll. I went to watch the cutscenes on YouTube, and you did amazing. See you next stream. Thank you so much. Take care, Star Dynamo. I'll see you next time. You are always welcome. I could so easily imagine Chula having a bed of plushies. You also give me the vibe that you own a blowhigh. I do not have a blowhigh, but I do have a bunch of plushies. Most of them are collections from my childhood that I just kept around because they're very fond memories to me. I flop around too much in my sleep to have plushies on my bed. They get everywhere, and they're already everywhere. I like pepperoni and jalapeno on a Brooklyn-style pizza. Ooh, good taste. I love jalapeno. Regionals. Could all my hard work and practice and late nights and effort and cast corralling be paying off? No, I shouldn't get too excited. We haven't won yet. Actually, let me... Wait. Right. I need not Miranda. There we go, that's the ones. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I have to upgrade traits. Go into hyper when desperate. I'm rarely desperate. Thorough. Single target ailments. Target rows. Damage plus if enemies at max AP. Damage plus if ailment on self. Hardworking. Begin battle with the unstoppable buff. Assertive. Cyclone damage plus. Area reduced. That's fine. I like that. Damage 50 plus. I like that one too, actually. Okay, that's fine. Let's try Paulina's. Brisk. Oh, you have a lot now. Complicated item power plus... Oh, they want you to be the item user. Ursine. Bear attack reusable. Ooh, I like that. Begin battle with hyper. Revived. Healing doubled when desperate. Don't need that. Invigorating. Regen abilities plus 50%. Ooh. Sprightly. Speed plus 20%. Also nice. Let's go with that. My favorite pizza is from a local place. I get white sauce chicken and veggies, and the slices are incredibly light. And the pizza is never greasy. It's the kind of pizza that if you really wanted, you could have 4+ slices. Unfortunately, my favorite pizza, the best pizza I have ever had, I only ever had once. And it was when I went to Chicago to hang out with a bunch of online friends. It was like a Chicago pizza place, local mom and pop, and it was so fucking good. It was so fucking good that it's one of the only photos that I have of myself that I genuinely like. But like the deep dish, I love Chicago deep dish, and it's so unpopular that it's hard to find. Ally heat. I can repeat that, I want that. Regen, boost healing, I don't need that. Let's get you something damaging. Party repeat, best heal this battle. Power times 2 on next attack. 30, oh, for the whole party, never mind. This is almost all heals. 200% ice. What is this? Coming storm. Become snowpocalypse? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Huh. I'm morbidly curious. Physical dance plus 1 hyper reusable. I don't need that. 75% heal. Helpful. 150% physical. Tune Bryn. 80% physical. Let's see what this one is. Evil Bane. 140%. Times 2 damage if the target has an ailment. Oh, I love that. Self. Why would you make yourself vulnerable, though? That's good. That's good. That's good. That looks good. Oh, a hydrate redeem! Let me get that. Sippy. Chula, do you have an IMDb website or something similar where you can see all the stuff you voiced in? The most accurate to my resume is actually Anime News Network. They're the only ones, the only website that has actually clearly paid attention to my social media and put down when I am extra voices in something. When I say, oh, I did extra voices in this, and they actually put it on Anime News Network. So that's the most accurate one. I do have an IMDb, but not very, it's only like, it's like a 50-50% chance that your directors will actually put you on IMDb. So a lot of my credits are not there. Except for like the major ones. The ones where I was like a bigger name. So yeah. Anime News Network is where it's at. They also have my video game roles actually. It's surprisingly quick on how fast they update things. I don't know who does it, but they're a god. Thank you. Oh, and give me just a moment. I'm gonna mute for a second. Okay, all good. We won't know until you try. Snowpocalypse is quite the name. I'm curious. In theory, I could battle with this crew and see. There are no enemies here. I can't. Darn it! Darn it! That's fine. I'll make do. I'm still thinking about Mr. Dunsanane's chocolate cupcakes. They were yummy-tastic. Yummy-tastic. What a word. What do you think we can expect at regionals? We've never been to a competition like this before. Which, if he take, shall quite unpeople her of lingers for her sweet, and which she after, I'll kill the servant and Imogen when I'll kill the servant and Imogen will lose faith. Except she bans her humor, shall be assured to taste of two. And if she still stays faithful, I'll deal with her too. Hard at work practicing, I see. Watch out, Imogen! I'ma poison your husband. I don't think that's part of the plot. Viola's totally gonna lose it on the bus ride. I've never seen the girl stay still for that long before. Oh, right! And it's of note, I just realized this in hindsight. It's of note that my IMDb and my Anime News Network and like my dubbing Wikipedia are all under my stage name and not my VTuber name. So that's Cayenne Chula King rather than Chula Ephemeris. Just in case. That's the one I use. Hey, the Chula is regular. Are we there yet? Does it look like we're there? How much longer can this bus ride last? It's approximately 3 hours from our school to the school where regionals is being held. And since we're, you're not, Miranda? And since we've been driving for 15 minutes, that means we have nearly 3 hours left to go. I can't take this anymore. This is so boring. The bus stopped, finally. It's only been 30 minutes. Oh, this can't be right. What's wrong with the bus driver? The other students are all asleep. What's going on? Look outside. That ain't right. Did we enter the nightmare realm? Let's find out. Right ahead of you. I don't care what monsters are out there. I want off this bus. I'll come too. I'll bring my dimension analysis gear. I'll stay behind and watch over the other students. I'll stay with you. If anything attacks, 2 is better than 1. Okay, everyone. Transformation time. I kick puppies. This is really freaky looking. I am detecting a large concentrations of nightmare energy to the north. I can't fucking believe that Miranda is still here. Why is Miranda still here? Like, can I get a fucking break, girly? Oh my god, stop hovering over my goddamn shoulder. It's funny, I was looking at Sarah's ZZZ on YouTube and immediately saw 2 funny YouTube shorts of Sarah versus Eggman. And if evil, then why hot? Sarah edit, that's correct. If evil, why hot? I use the same term for her. Let's go. The border between worlds is almost destroyed. And once it's destroyed, my master will rule all of its existence. Not on our watch! Puny little girls, I shall enjoy your deaths. You can be a little more creative with your villain dialogue, I think. Though, to be fair, though it's a little bit cliche of your villain dialogue there, it is technically tried and true. That is just kind of how they talk in a lot of one-off villain magical girl things. Hot because evil, obviously. I remember, oh god, this is probably gonna embarrass Ember to share, but Ember was playing Zenless Zone Zero and streaming it a while back, and got to one of the scenes that I was in, and I don't think Ember even realized it was me. And I was in the audience watching, like, smiley face. But Ember goes, "Oh, she's so hot!" And I was like, "Yep, thank you." I was so satisfied, you have no idea. Oh. Oh no, I need to grind again. If Imogen's going last, I'm clearly once again underleveled. Hooray! Okay. Power plus heal. More heal on Desperate. Physical extra turn. Bonk! You know what, like, we don't have Beatrice this time, so there is the refresher in that front. Physical damage plus versus magic max HP. Okay. What are you weak against? I don't have any single damages with you. I'll have to deal. Oh! Oh my god, that was a lot of fucking damage. Okay! Whoo! I don't need Miranda alive. That's fine, I don't care. Okay, you're weak to light and earth. Noted. Oh, that did a lot at least. Also, Sarah falls in the same category as Pulchra and Ray, where design-wise, these people are hot. But I know the voice actor, so no thank you. It's the same with most Vixen characters. Yeah, that's fair. I have, like, a little bit of a degree of separation that I keep between us, so it doesn't usually register that way to me. But, like, that's also reasonable. Entirely so. Okay. Dying. Random heal. Imogen should stay up. Physical can't kill. Let's keep you. There we go. Hydrate! I take sippy now. Sippy! Thank you for the hydrate. And now I take evil sippy. Not because you redeemed, but just because I forgot that I had a drink here. I got so busy yapping that I completely forgot that I have a drink. That's not like a bad thing though. You know? Okay. Bonk! Yee! Oh, God! Yeah, well, there's Miranda. She's dead. That's fine. We don't need Miranda. Row, wind, all physical. Ally, power plus heal. I need to heal myself here. I think I can save that heal for a little bit longer. Okay. I'm glad none of the characters I like, I also know none of the voice actors for. I'm curious, who's your favorite Zenless characters? This goes for all of the chat. I wanna know. I'm a big fan of Bernice. I'm less familiar with some of the new ones, but Bernice is definitely my favorite. Related not, if I ever meet Erica Lindbeck or Robbie Damon, I'm cooked. My favorite is probably Nicole. Good tastes. Nicole is extremely funny. Okay, I need you to defend. Now it's heal time. Rosalind! No! I don't have any more healing. Ally heal, more heal on desperate. There we go! Whoa, I just saved her ass. Thank God. Oh, Viola's dead.
Here you go.
We're alive. God damn, the damage that this guy does is insane. Okay, what? How much do you even have left? One. Okay, one smack will do it. Boom! I don't play. If Sarah becomes playable, I might try it. That's fair. I don't know if she will. I have no earthly idea. I have browsed a lot of, like, fan theories as, like, an ego surfing thing. It's, like, not even... I didn't even make her. But, and it seems like the most popular theory right now is that she's gonna end up being a little bit like Senora, where she's not gonna end up being playable, but she will have like a big boss fight sometime. And I think that seems likely. This is my personal view, and is not representative of MiHoYo whatsoever. But it feels likely that she might end up having a boss fight of some kind. At the very least. But I don't know if she'll end up being playable. Because there was also, like, you know, in Genshin there was Child, where he was a boss that you could fight. But also could end up being playable later. I liked Child. He was, like, my exact flavor of Stink Man. I have very specific tastes, and I think male fictional characters, and usually it ranges from pathetic to stinko. You know what I mean? Vivian is also a good design-wise. Ambi's great. I do like Ambi. I think Ambi is a little bit lesser on my list of characters that I enjoy. But she has her moments that I very much like. I think the writing in Zenlish is quite a bit better than some of their previous works. To play, I really like Coleta and Bernice. They're incredible fun personality and gameplays-wise in terms of who I have the hots for. It's Lycone and Grace. Lycone and Grace are good tastes, among many others, like Jane Doe, but overall my favorite is Pulchra. Pulchra's also very good tastes. I also really like Sokaku. I am a big shipper of Bernice and Pulchra. I am a big shipper of Bernice and Pulchra. I like them together a lot. Child is the stinkiest gremlin, correct? Child is my exact flavor of stink, man. I don't want to kiss, but I want to punch in my face. Chula, what are your thoughts on himbos? Himbos tend to be too muscular for me, but I like when they're stupid. I like the stupid. So I guess like himbo proper is usually not up my alley as much. I think they're funny, but they usually aren't my favorite, you know? See, I think the weaker they are, the better. I've seen many people enjoy Perdiz and Pulchra. They're great together! What are your thoughts on Isabeau Esat? Ooh, man of my heart. He passes the, you know, he's muscular, but because he's so fucking funny, he generally, like, passes the Chula-like test anyway. The more puns you share, the better you are in my books. Pure of Heart Dumbabass. You think ZZZ has better writing than the other games? I think it has the potential to be, though I'm still very early in. Personally, yes, okay, I should clarify. I haven't played Honkai Star Rail. I think it has better writing than Genshin. And I think it has better character design than Genshin. I think that the art team had a lot of fun with Zenless. I miss the TV system, though. I think the TV system was one of the best aspects of gameplay, and it's one of the things that made it the most unique compared to other Hoyo games, and I sorely miss it, and I wish it were back. I sorely miss it because I thought it was the best thing ever. So the gameplay is a little bit now more like, yeah, every other MiHoYo game again. So I've been a little less pleased with that. But the writing, the character designs are very top notch. What about Johnny Bravo? I respect Johnny Bravo. I wouldn't call him a fave. I respect that he can take a rejection. I respect that he can take a rejection and walk away fine. Maybe a little, smacked, but you know. Honkai is very similar writing to Genshin, I'd say. Noted. I haven't played much ZZZ, but I do think that Honkai Star Rail is better than Genshin. But I also haven't played either in months. Oh, that's reasonable. I heard that the, whole Aventurine arc was genuinely one of the best, some of the best writing that Hoyo has ever done. So I have heard that that's very good. I think Johnny and Carl should be a couple anyways. Good choice. My man shakes hands with you. I love Aventurine. See, Aventurine also looks like he's my flavor of Stinkman. Aventurine also seems like my flavor of Stinkman. I have not played Star Rail, so I can't, like, say for certain, but from everything that I have seen of him, he is my stink. The nightmare energy is quickly dissipating. Yay, we're back! Let's hurry back to the bus before people notice. There you are. We told everyone you were off to get help. Everybody seems to be okay, but they don't remember what happened. That's good. It'd be hard to explain. Especially since we're not entirely sure ourselves. I'm just glad everybody's okay. Are we there yet? Not with this again. We're finally here! About time! I don't think I could have taken much more of your whining. Welcome to the Regional High School Theater Troupe Competition. If you head over to that sign, and if you head over to the sign-in desk there, we'll get you set up. Hey, it's another loser school that thinks they have a chance. Look at how they're dressed. Stay away from the Mean Girl troupe, because we're going to wipe the stage with you. Lobelia, Lobelia. I play more Genshin than ZZZ, but I think ZZZ is a far better game. I just play mobile and ZZZ on mobile crashes like crazy. Oh, I didn't know that. I actually haven't played ZZZ mobile, but I used to be a Genshin mobile main. I did mostly play that game on mobile because I like to play it in bed. Like when I was getting ready to go to bed, that was like my wind down game for a year. Aventurine is my flavor of Stinkman, and I ship him with Dr. Ratio. I have not seen Dr. Ratio, but L plus Ratio. Have you seen their light cone, my friend? Just stared at it on the loop when they came out. I don't even know the name. Aventurine is just so popular, he breached containment. So... Do they actually call themselves the Mean Girl Troop? Yeah, no, the writing in this game is not great. It's, they very much fall back on tropes, and they don't put much else into it so far, I think. It's like, you could do the same kind of trope, the same kind of, like, the 3 bitchy theater kids, because I knew the 3 bitchy theater kids. They were awful to me when I was in theater. I hated them. But like, you can make them a little more nuanced than that. Come on. You can have a little nuance to your writing. I know it's a comedy, but even comedies can have some nuance. Please, thank you. Can I post the light cone in the Discord? Absolutely. Oh, tag it for spoilers, just in case, because I know there's some people around who do play Star Rail. So just, yeah, just like spoiler that and make that note of that. Can we have a crumb of nuance as a treat? Oh, seconded. Hardcore seconded. It's almost time for our performance. Is everyone ready? Of course, I'm always ready. Imogen, are you okay? You look a little sick. Just the pre-show jitters. I'll be fine. Actually, I'd better go use the restroom before we go on. Hurry back. We're on in 10 minutes. Where is she? It's time to go on. Great. Just our luck. Our star is sick right before our big performance. I don't have anything to do in the first few scenes. I'll go check on her. I'd better go too. This isn't like her. I hope nothing bad happened. Just try to stall until we get back. Same brain cell. Same hat. I just now saw that. I love that. The same brain moments. Some would say comedy is tougher to write and might need more nuance than others. I agree. Like, it's fine to have, for example, I think of like the Heathers in Epithet Erased, where they're there, but the thing is that those flat characters are surrounded by nuance. There is so much going on around them that having a little bit of flat is fine. You know? It makes them stick out, and the punch of it is that they're one note, you know? That being something being one note can be a tool. Can be a tool for you to use. You know? And I just don't think they're doing that well, because everything is that. I am also a ZZZ Hugo and Lycone shipper. Oh, that one's interesting. But I would also punch Hugo in the way I would punch Child. Fair. The Heathers have like 2 jokes and don't matter. They're there just to fill out the scene. Correct! So them being one note is funny. They do their job. They do their job. It's perfect. It's short and sweet and to the point. Boom. You know? That's when you use the one note as a tool. Having a little flat is fine. Yeah, body positivity. Wait, not that kind of flat. No, I think being flat is also fine. I've known plenty of people like that. Heck, some of my step-siblings. Just a couple minutes until the play starts. I'd better hurry back. Not so fast. You're not leaving here. I don't have time for this. You don't think the Mean Girl troupe got this far by playing nice? Out of my way. What's this? I feel strange. The dimensional terror fills my body with ultimate power. Why tonight of all nights? Looks like we got here just in time. Need a hand? Transformation time! Puppy kicking. Now it's time for you to die! Have you ever listened to Heathers the Musical? No, I have not. But I know a little bit about what happens in it, And it's one of those things that I'm like, oh my god, I would adore this. Why have I not watched this yet? And I just never get around to it. Like, learn the Sensei puppy mill. That's surprising that you haven't. I know it is. It seems like it would be so up my alley. I just haven't gotten around to it. But yeah, I don't doubt that I would absolutely adore it. Okay, these don't deal a whole lot of damage at once. I'll be okay. There's just a lot of them. Alright. Do you want to see what Snowpocalypse does? Do you want to see? This is the first fight we've had in a while that doesn't have Miranda in it. Praise be! Snowpocalypse, Snowpocalypse, Snowpocalypse! Okay, vulnerable? Okay, so far nothing. So far nothing on the Snowpocalypse, so we'll see what goes on next. Owie! 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 Okay, so it looks like... I have no idea. All ice revert. I guess it gives me maybe a bonus to my ice attacks? I don't know. This is not well explained. I don't know. I have no clue. Oh, I hope Imogen doesn't die. Let me heal. There we go. Owie, ain't that the character you voiced in Dogen? You're right. Oh, they are all dead. Oh, they are all dead. Huh. I don't really know what that did. The Snowpocalypse. I'm not really sure. Well, that's okay. We don't need to know. What happened? How did I get here? You came to use the restroom and then you passed out. And you helped me even though I was mean to you earlier? Thanks, I guess. We don't have time for this. The play has already started without us. Come on! And that is why my lady Imogen cannot be with us today. Here I am, sorry I'm late. What's going on? Don't worry, we took care of it. So, when you didn't show up, we tried to drag things out, stalling for time, and then Miranda made a joke. And the audience loved it! She's not even kidding. It was the most animated laughing I've ever seen from an audience. So then I made a joke and got even bigger laughs. So we went with it, just hamming up how ridiculous it was that the play wasn't going correctly because the star wasn't there. Stand-up comic was the role I was made to play. And that's how we made Waiting for Imogen. All without me. My big moment in the spotlight. But you save people from being killed by nightmares. That's more important than a play, isn't it? Why would a battle take the span of an entire 2-hour play? And intermission. What? Huh? Like, that battle shouldn't have taken more than maybe 30 minutes tops. You could have at least popped in part way in? I guess. Miranda stocks are up, people! Oh, they are all dead. Average day of Chula fighting magical girl villains? True. Hey, I don't usually murder them. I just, you know, kick their butts a little. Oh, we should leave Imogen alone for a bit. And finally, the winners of this year's regional competition are the Stratford-upon-Avon High Drama Society for their brilliant parody, Waiting for Imogen. We did it! We won! Hard to believe we went with a play that was improvised on the spot. I'm glad we won, but it's hard to not feel a little rejected. There's always next year. Yeah, that's right. If we stop the nightmares from entering our world, then next year we can all perform, free of interruptions. That's the spirit. And I've already planned out some amazing plays for us to do next year. Did someone say murder? Hi, Strix. We did. Oh, that's phenomenal. Let me make sure I save here. We still have a hot minute to go, like an hour and a half or so. I'm really getting worried. All these nightmares are getting into our world. They're really freaking me out. Woo! Improv is hard work, but I think I did awesome. I finally got to combine my two favorite hobbies. I didn't know improv was one of your favorite hobbies. No, silly. Acting and sports. I added a caber toss scene. Caber? Caber? I don't know what that is. We've all grown a lot stronger, but so have the monsters. It would be really helpful if you could bring us all to the other worlds, judge the situation, and select the best teammates. I'll try harder. Sometimes isn't it a bit hard to believe we're magical girls? I mean, if we told anyone, they'd think we're nuts. It reminds me of an anime episode I watched where... But I'm getting ahead of myself. To understand that episode, first you need to know what happens in the reverse glacier arc. I'm beat. Between schoolwork and bloodthirsty nightmares, I've lost so much sleep. I need a vacation. Caber toss is like a Highland game. Log throwing! You mean the thing that Ash Ketchum would kick everyone's ass in? That makes sense! Okay, now I know. Now I know. Thank you. Thank you for answering. I'm just imagining a Chula knife emote. I mean, I do have the knife cat face. You know, the... Things that actually dropped in quality since the reverse glacier arc. True. Your teacher, Miss Lofgren, left her notes that you've been studying The Taming of the Shrew. Ah! My least favorite popular Shakespeare play, the one that romanticizes domestic abuse. I have feelings about The Taming of the Shrew. We watched a movie for it in my theater class once. And, I remember watching through that thing thinking, this is horrible, why are we supposed to like this? But, for some reason, I have enjoyed almost every single modern retelling that I've seen. Like, 10 Things I Hate About You. I read a retelling that was based in, like, old-timey Italy as well, where they just got rid of the abuse stuff. And I don't know, I just think if you take out the domestic abuse shit, it's actually not bad. I feel like the domestic abuse taints it real bad. Since she is spending her day celebrating her sugar glider's birthday, hasn't she used that excuse before? I think she has. I will be continuing the discussion. My name is Mr. Bottom. Feel free to make fun of my name if it adds any happiness to your dreary lives. Now, in the beginning of The Taming of the Shrew, who is Christopher Sly arguing with? Imogen? I don't think he was arguing with me at all. But seriously, who is he arguing with? Caspian, could you help me out? If you take out the bad parts, it's actually good. Correct! I'm assuming it's either Grumio or Gremio. Chat, lead me astray. Give me the wrong answer. I don't remember the names in this play. It's been a long time. Also, I'm gonna take an evil sippy. Evil sippy taken. Ha 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 ha. Booze. I am also one of the only drinkers of my friend group. I really hope Mr. Bottom has a Mr. Top! Alright, I'll let that one slide. I'm not even sure what the question is. It's, who was the main character? Was the main character Sly? Who was Sly arguing with at the beginning of the play, The Taming of the Shrew? But, basically, just give me any fucking answer. It doesn't matter. We can get it wrong. It doesn't make a difference. Pick something, chat. I wish to hear your lovely voices. Yes is an answer, just not an answer on this sheet. Totally arguing with himself. Okay. Okay. He is arguing with himself. Funny though that would be, he's actually drunkenly arguing with the hostess over broken glasses. Moving on to the main body of the play, after they are married, what is the way that Petruchio, that was the main character, duh, stops Kate from eating? Viola, do you know the answer? He tells her that he won't let her eat it because the food is not good enough for her. She needs to get out of there fast. Yes, see, that's the correct response. She needs to get out of there fast. Yeah, that's the correct response. That is the correct answer and the correct analysis of the situation. Yes! See, like, no. All me and my homies all hate Petruchio. Me and my homies all hate Petruchio. The Taming of the Shrew opens with an argument with the hostess at a country alehouse because clearly drunk, unruly, abusive patron Christopher Sly, who has broken her glasses and refuses to pay. Aha! We're on fire. What's next? I've got just the thing planned. A portal appears. What? Kate's here? Okay, Kate, if you are not a bitch, I'm gonna be mad. Because the real Kate has to be a bitch. That's her whole point. She's an angry and mean person, and I love her. And she didn't deserve anything that happened to her. What kind of voice should I don't think I'm actually using this yet. I'm pretty sure I'm not using this yet. I might as well. It's not the most fitting, but I'm running out of voices, you know what I mean? I'm running out. You're human! Thank goodness. What's going on? I thought we were the only ones that could create portals. Hydrate! I will take Sippy. Whoop. My world is on the brink of ruin. A castle appeared from nowhere one day, and from its doors the living undead spilled forth. I stood firm and tried to fight back, and as the monsters approached, I felt a power engulf me. I sense you are the bearers of that same power. I fought hard, but I couldn't win against such numbers, and so I came here in search of help. Of course we'll help you. Do you have a character with a deep voice or a goblin? Well, I mean, my deep voice is kind of, Paulina. But I mean, it's only this amount of deep, so it's not like the deepest I can do. But the deepest I can do is not much deeper, I won't lie. But a goblin voice I could do. It's just hard to keep up for long periods of time. Wait, did you say undead? You seem different from the other people we've met in the other worlds.
I don't understand it myself. As soon as I gained this power, it was almost like I became a different person.
If you're not a bitch, I'm gonna be mad. Jula 2025. She's too nice. They're doing it wrong. Kate's too nice.
But we should hurry. I don't know how much longer my world can last.
Like Imogen, Kate has the ability to create portals to other worlds. By combining their powers, they can now bring the entire troop to the other world at once! Yes, no more Miranda! No more Miranda! But you can still only use 4 people in combat at a time, so use the main menu party option to choose who. Thank fucking God! Whoa! This is way worse than I expected.
Oh no. I had meant to return the source of that infestation, the mysterious dark castle that appeared one day. But to walk there from this village would take many days.
Maybe we can find another mode of transportation.
All of the people have fled, but perhaps some animals remain.
Let's see what we can find. Miranda stocks have never been lower! Miranda stocks tanking! You better sell now!
But be careful. I sense that the dead have already taken this place.
Better transform. Oh, I actually want to see Kate's transformation. I'll take it. I will wait this time. I want to see hers. The goblin voice is very hag adjacent.
Affectionate.
Yeah. It's kind of old lady at the same time. Maybe one day I'll use it for something or other. I really want to work on more goofy voices. I take things too seriously all of the time. And I would say that's probably one of my downfalls with streaming, is I don't do enough silly things. Alright, but show me Kate. I've seen all these before. Taking things too seriously? Relatable. I just like to give every performance my all when I can, you know? It's nice. Okay, here we go. I can properly choose my... Oh, I should probably choose what traits to give Kate. Magical, no. Tenacious, begin battle with hyper, down to earth. Earth damage boost hardened. Taunt up when defending. Damage plus 25 when unstoppable. Do you have a unstoppable durable defend plus? More likely to be targeted. Oh, you're a tank! Okay, let's give you that. Let's give you that. That's good. And I'm fine with losing the other things. Items. Or levels. Bully. Physical injury is 100% earth. Helpful. Bullseye. Self. 50% heal. Taunt. Unstoppable. Oh, gosh. You have a very specific kit. 150% physical. If desperate, heal self. Heal equal to the user's HP. So you've got a lot of healing things, but if I put Paulina in my team, that's gonna be a little unnecessary. 40% defend, helpful. Disarm, regen, taunt, defend 50%. 225% earth. These are good. I think, well, I'm gonna want to have some attacks. Yeah, I'm gonna want that. 40%. Regen, defend 50%. Last 3 turns. What is injury? 150% time 2. Okay. And disarm. Disarm if enraged or disarmed. There's... Oh, times 2 damage if enraged or disarmed. Okay. There's definitely things you can do with that. 50% heal, taunt unstoppable. I think I'll stick to this kit. And I'll swap over if I need to. Also, I really like that Kate's purple. That makes me happy. And Rosalind had like this weird, slow, glitching thing. I'd rather have Paulina. So I think Paulina or Viola. I'll start with this setup and see how I feel with it. Yeah, I'll start with this setup and see how I feel about it. To quote Jello, in reference to you putting your all in your performance, God, Chula, sometimes I hate that you go for it. Yeah. But that's the thing, is it brings me joy. I have fun giving it my all for the shittiest ass lines. Though I will be real, it's kind of hard with this game. This game has definitely made it hard for me. At least DR has like the camp that I can enjoy. But I do want to go into this with good faith, you know? I am doing my best to see both the bright sides and the bad sides, and there is very interesting things that they are trying to do with this game. And I do appreciate it. Party heal. Become snowpocalypse. I don't have a very good... I'll regen you. Bury 1 earth, physical disarm, regen taunt, defend taunt 3 turns. I'll do that. Let's disarm them all. Haha! Boom! Gotta give everything a fair shake, even if it's not to our tastes. Yeah! Yeah, I wanna try. I wanna try to like something. And I'm still doing my best to, like, be kind to it when I can. Okay. Poison Bane. All vulnerable. Oh my god, now that I don't have Miranda here taking up empty space, I'm doing pretty good. Okay. That feels nice. Boom! Boom! They just won't... I've been reading through Ace Attorney 4 recently, and man, case 2 can be rough. Like, they won't shut up about oh, case 2, gotcha. They won't shut up about undergarments. Yeah, sometimes you got that. But I know that a lot of it is still fun. Even if it has its weak points. Ooh, what is that? Is that a tiny kitty? Tiny kitty. Tiny kitty. A little friend. Bring it in. I think they are actually using the exact same voice actress for every single line, so they just used one person, which is like decent for budget saving and not having to cast a bunch of people. Also, hello! Everybody's saying hello. That's so cute. I hope you all enjoy each other's company as much as I do. As much as I enjoy yours. The waving.
Death be upon ye. Whew! Oh my god, Kate makes things so much easier. Makes me want to cry. Okay. Did you know that Shinigami love apples? I did know that. Poisoned? Oog! Physical disarm. Regen and taunt.
Keep your friends close.
So it seems like taunt doesn't exclusively make them target one character. It just makes them far more likely to target that character. Oh, I'm so happy to not have... Do you think angels hate apples? Well, maybe, but Shinigami aren't necessarily the opposite to angels. Because Shinigami are just death critters. They're like reapers. They're not necessarily demons, you know? Points at chat, people I know! Ah, perfect. Only eat nice mice brains. Zommeow. Oh, you're weak to physical and earth. Noted. Alright, I'm gonna mute again for a second. My theory is that angels don't hate apples, but are very passionate about a different fruit, like maybe oranges. Consider passion fruit. That seems like the kind of ritzy thing that an angel would appreciate. Bonk. Death. Points at chat, gay people, yay! I think there's a couple of straighties who hang around sometimes. Sometimes, as one does. You know, Shinigamis, they're like the big guys who yell Bankai and swing around big swords. I don't need to use regen yet. What can I do? Party heal. I'll bonk one with ice. There we go. Straighties, that's the funniest way to refer to them. Do other people not do that? Do other people not say straighties? I've got like plenty of straight friends here and there, you know. I always thought that was a common term. It's not like derogatory, it's just like a friendly thing, I think. You think apples repel angels like they do doctors?
Oh, what was it that the
Great sage said, an apple a day keeps a doctor away, but with a babble a day does not always keep the doctor away. But when in doubt, a shotgun works too.
when in an emergency, that's how it went. It's been a while now. Gives a new meaning to straight and narrow. Oh my god, it's so nice having not Miranda in my party. This is the reward for sticking through this game this long. I've earned it.
Kitties.
Oh, OMG, you know the wisdom of the great sage. Oh yes, I study it. It is like my religion. I'm so curious what Miranda did. She didn't do anything technically. Well, she's kind of annoying. She's an annoying representation of weebs. Very annoying representation of weebs. But more so than that, it's just that her moveset is garbage. She has such a garbage moveset that it is awful having her in the party. She's a waste of space. Her doing nothing is the problem. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, Kate, my beloved. Kate, my beloved, a proper tank. Is it how things are that Shula doesn't like, or the things that are written in this game? It's a little both, I guess. How do I put it? So I went into this game being really excited, wanting to like it, because it is multiple things that I tend to enjoy in one, but I wouldn't call it a bad faith adaptation of these things. I would just call it a lazy adaptation of a lot of these things. Like, very much leaning heavily onto tropes without putting much beyond it. Not putting any effort into making the characters feel like they like each other and they're friends. And, also I just don't like Miranda's kit. Miranda's kit sucks. She's extremely difficult to use. She's extremely difficult to use. Not my cup of tea. It's too surface level and doesn't really explore the themes enough, right? Yes, that's definitely a part of it. That's definitely a part of it, but they also very much throw you into this game with no exposition at all. And after playing the game for 3 hours, I left not remembering any one of the characters' names. So it's like a combination of things. But I know that they were trying. Games are hard to make. Games are really hard to make. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god, tanks, my beloved. Tanks, my beloved. Blah, lazy is so much worse than being bad. Yeah. Well, there's always that chance that they thought that they were doing right, you know? That they thought they were doing well. And I want to keep that into account. Because there's like, it's a very strong chance that they just, wanted to make something that felt like Sailor Moon and they were doing it out of a place of love. And I do acknowledge that. It's just you also could have thought about things a little bit longer before you put it out.
So talented. Treasure chest. Bigger backpack. Fuck yeah. I haven't found one of those in a while. Warm soup. Ally 50% regen. Gag nose. Oh no, it's not a clown nose, it's Groucho nose and glasses! They're Groucho nose and glasses! Ah! I'm putting the Groucho nose and glasses. I have to. Oh, you know, there's a non-zero chance that this might end up being the last dungeon of the game? At least it's a possibility. Oh, is that the ghost of Christmas past? They are so much faster than me. Let's find out. Okay, you can have regen. Okay. Kate's great. I love you. There we go, there we go, there we go. Though these ones do a lot more damage than the others, so that's not great. Ugh! Should I heal? No, I think I'll be okay. The ghost of Christmas past, you say, Mr. Scrooge, Cratchit is Eve! Okay, now I need to heal. For sure. Imogen... Yeah, there you go. Heal. Oh no! Oh no! Snowpocalypse time. You're weak to... is that poison, I presume? Hard to play the lyre when your fingers keep... Oh, it's a zombard. Okay. Oh, that might be dark element is what it's weak to. Yep, it's definitely dark. Have you seen the Twitch, Miss Carol? Chula? I have. It was the funniest fucking thing. It's been a hot minute since I've watched it, but I loved the shit out of that. That's such a good bit. Oh! Okay. I end the snowpocalypse. And killed everything. I really like Kate's sprite here. It's really cute. What else do we have? I'm just preparing for the need to, like, grind, given how badly I had to grind before. I wouldn't be able... I feel like I should be able to quote the Twitch Miss Carol, but I can't think of any lines off the top of my head. I need to do better. I must do better. The little ow Chula does reminds me of Yoshi's little noises like, oh! Yeah. I've never tried to imitate those before. You're all good, Chula. Oh man, they attack everything. Lovely.
Let's party heal. Boop.
Haha!
But I treated my subs so well, and only your subs. Yeah, that's right. Oh god. Oh, fucking yikes. Okay, yikesberg. Taunt, I need a taunt is going to be required. What else can I do? I can't enfeeble them more. Damn. Just 2 power-ups sucks. No, it's worth getting rid of you. Can I get rid of you? Almost. Almost. Ah! Ah, that's so much damage! That's so much! Die. Alright, that should help out a little bit. Oh my god! Oh my god! The pain! The agony!
You wish.
Okay, I can get rid of one. Can these do it? Oh no, so close! I'll be fine though. I'm alive. This way agony lies!
Shocking, I know.
There we go. There we go. Got it. Done. Boom. Imogen's balancing is now more powerful. Cool. Excellent. Ooh, there's a treat. I want the treasure. Give it to me.
Give to me.
Did you hydrate? No, I did not. I missed that. Here, let me get the sippy. Sippy done. Oh. All right, evil sippy. I'm having fun. Despite everything, I'm having a good time. Where things could be better. Wow, Beatrice, your defense is awful. I feel like it would be a waste to use the regen now, so let's go into snowpocalypse mode now. Despite everything, it's still you. Yeah. You know, if there's a chance that this is the last dungeon, I may want to push past my usual 3 hours. Maybe. Maybe. Just for the sake of, getting things done. Explain Evil Sippy to me. Oh, when I announced my role in ZZZ, I opened a bottle of, champagne mimosa to celebrate. And the Evil Sippy is me taking a drink of alcohol, because, evil specifically because it is counteracting the hydrate. It's stupid. Don't worry about it. It's not that funny. Yeah.
Snowpocalypse.
Snowpocalypse might just be one of those 2 cart moves where you have to charge it first. That might just be all it's supposed to be. Yeah, that should be fine. You do a wonderful job in CCC. Thank you. That's so sweet. That's really sweet of you. I'm glad you enjoyed. Die. No! 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 That's rough. That's rough, man. Okay, get out of here. Julie, if you ever want to have NA beer, what's NA beer? I highly recommend Untitled Arts range. Oh, North American beer. And I'd also check out their other normal range if you like interesting flavors. I do like ciders, which I know ciders are kind of related to beers, and I do like mead, but beer proper I'm not as into. Oh, when Vixen first streamed it, they were like, is that true? I heard they did that. I talked to Vixen, like, yesterday, because yesterday was the official day that I could talk about. I talked to Vixen and I heard about that. I'm glad there's so many Smorties who figured that out so fast. Oh. I'd also showed it to some of my friends yesterday, and some of them were like, oh, I can tell that's you immediately. But a lot of them hadn't been playing ZZZ in a while, so they hadn't noticed yet. Oh no, I need a killing moves. Die. Die. Oh! Die. Oh, I also redeemed the baby voice thingy. Oh shoot, I missed that. Here, let me scroll back up. I take evil sippies because I am evil. They couldn't imagine villain Shula. You're right. Their brains were not big enough. I want to be villain so bad. They're so much fun. You know what I mean? So now that I've gotten the chance to be like the deep voice villain, I really want to do the cutesy villain next. Like the really cutesy, high-pitched, magical girl-esque villain. That is my next goal. I mean, granted, my dream as a whole is I'd really love to voice a magical girl at some point, but I don't have a whole lot of faith that'll happen yet. But I really want to do it someday. It would mean the world to me. I would cosplay that character. I would make that character my profile picture. That would be my header. That would be my thing, you know what I mean? I want to be magical girl. Sounds sweet, but is the devil type. Exactly. That's the one. That's the one. One of these days. One of these days I'll do it. Hyperizer. This item activates hyper mode. Don't forget to equip it. Yep. BRB writing the next mega hit so I can cast you. That's very sweet too. Unfortunately, Madoka's already over and Magia Record is over. Though, Magia Record was not good. So, but then again, if I was in like a not good magical girl, I'd still love it. I'm not gonna lie. I'd love it if I was in this. You know what I mean? It would be funny if you got to be a magical girl in the new show. I don't want to be a magical girl. So I don't think that's gonna happen because it seems like the people who are working on it are union, and I am currently non-union. So my guess is that they're all based in LA, and I most likely won't have the opportunity to even audition for something like that. But yeah, big true, yeah. But Like, ooh, I'm so excited about I Don't Want to Be a Magical Girl. I'm really excited. I loved the spirit of the first episode. It had a lot of heart. That was somebody who clearly likes the genre and wants to riff on it at the same time. And I appreciate that greatly. The love in it was very well shown.
They did a good job.
Could always get a new magical anime, even if it's a parody style, especially with how many popular Sentai anime are right now. Also true. Magical Girl, I will not lie, Magical Girl is basically just shoujo Sentai. They're the same thing. Oh, and this is the Ghost of Christmas Present. This is the Ghost of Christmas Present. I'm a little tipsy now. Oops. More Magical Girl propaganda. I can tell. I'm having a wonderful time. Hydrate! Fair point. It's the good timing for the hydrate. Yeah. Sody pop. Okay. Boom! Evil sip? Oh, I'm not even, that wasn't an even evil sip. That was a regular, that was a holy sip. It's a holy sip. Oh, that's so stupid. If it's soda, it's still evil? How dare you insult the Dr. Pepper like this? How dare you? The doctor has done no wrong. Okay, Snowpocalypse. Say somewhat sip. That's the other reason I'm 75% say so, is I do drink. But I have like a good time with it. I have a good time with it, and I'm very confident that I can drink and not be weird about it. Weird about it, like, you know, the people who will say terrible things and then claim, oh, it's because I was drunk, you know? I don't get behind that. Being somebody who drinks, like, I would not to an alcoholic amount, but who drinks, like, often enough, you still are relatively in control of yourself. So that kind of excuse always rubbed me the wrong way. I just say terrible things all the time. Amazing. Incredible. But yeah, I think it's just a weak excuse. You can do better. If those are the kinds of things that you're saying or doing when you're drunk, then I don't think you actually cared all that much.
Keep your friends close.
You know? Remember to be kind. Just always remember to be kind to the people around you. And I think you'll do just fine. Just in general. Haha! All good. I would have died otherwise. Thank you, Paulina. You are the best. I don't drink, and my family has a history of not being great with alcohol, so I like to keep my distance. But if you can hold your shit together, go for it. I actually respect that. It is safer, in general, if you have a history, to just not. It's like a for-fun thing if you can handle it, for sure. Do whatever makes you comfortable and happy. My issue is always unintentional asshole. I know the type, though. but like... Ow, 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 ow!
Thank you for throwing some stuff.
but like the thing as a whole is like, I don't know, Chris, you've always struck me as very sweet. So I don't even see that. You may see that, but I do not. Let's see, can I kill that? I don't need to heal. Let's just bonk. Wait, can I unite? 80% charge? Profane Fellow, ailment resist. 1 disarm. Let's kill you.
Oh!
That did not do as much damage as I thought it would. That's a shame. That's a shame. I need to stay alive. Imogen needs to be more alive more than Beatrice does. Let's end the snowpocalypse. 420 blaze! God, the throw scared the shit out of me. Do I need to turn down the volume on that, actually, for you guys? Because, it's not that loud on my end, but I also have my headphones turned down quite a bit. If that's something that needs to have the volume just adjusted a wee bit, I can, yeah, just a little bit. Okay, let me do that real quick, because I don't want to harm anybody. There we go. Boop. Hopefully that'll help. Yeah. Okay. It has been.
Ow! 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 Well, there you go. Now you gotta test it out. Thank you for throwing things.
Okay. Okay. I'm glad. I'm glad.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Oh God, that'll never get old.
Oh, my back!
Oh my God. Oh, that's amazing.
It keeps coming!
Oh, you are all such a delight.
Boom! 30,000.
What's up here?
Ow! 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 Ooh, ooh,
Oh!
Pain!
Thank you so much for the bits. That's incredible. Oh, there's something up here. What's this? Treasure! Treasure! Even when it's imaginary items being thrown, Chula gives 100% for the noises. Yeah, it's funnier that way. Don't you think? I am still over the moon about not having Miranda in my party. This is just, it's the best. I wonder if that's gonna be plot important, because she was there almost always until the very end there. Like, is there a reason we always had Beatrice and Miranda? I would at least hope so. I would at least hope so. Otherwise, my suffering was for no reason. Are these Kelpies? They may be Kelpies. Miranda comes back. Man, you wouldn't... Hold on, let me do... Man, you wouldn't believe how nice it was not having you around. The feeling would be mutual. Bonk. Let's see. What are these? Oh, they're weak to ice. Paulina, my beloved. In the meantime... Perfect. Dark Poison Bane vulnerable. Let's do some... Yeah. Let's do some, I'm gonna build up Paulina to kill everybody. It'll be great. It'll be great. What can I do? All stun.
Shocking, I know.
Ally and user heal. Well, I don't really need to do that, but it would be nice. I would just be, I want all the vulnerables for that. Boom! Yeah! Yeah! Perfect.
Keep your friends close.
And all Dark Poison Bane. I can get rid of this. This is like a bad episode of My Little Pony. Have a good hangout. Oh, have fun, Lua. It was nice having you. Thanks for showing up. Physical can't kill. Oh no, I want to kill. I want to kill. I want to kill. $26,000. Malefic. Annihilator. Dark damage. I don't think anything's been weak to dark this section. I don't think. But then again, I'm not really sure what the dark symbol is. So I feel confident in my level and my team. I'm just gonna pass by that. What's over here? What do we got here? Kittens! A bad episode of My Little Pony. So a Rarity or Spike episode. That's mean to Rarity. That's mean to Rarity. I can't argue the Spike episodes, though. The Spike episodes were really bad. You said earlier that you'd like to voice a villain that's more cutesy. Do you have an example of that? I'm trying to think of what I can say. Because there's things that I've auditioned for that I think would qualify. But I don't think I'm supposed to admit that I auditioned for some of those things. So I can't, Alright, so that knocks off the top of my head. Nova from Ray Earth. Oh god, it's been so long since I've watched Ray Earth. I think you're right, yes, but I'm trying to remember Nova. Like, it's... brain. Okay, here's one. I do not like Cutie Honey very much. But you know the little Tanuki gal in Cutie Honey who's a villain? That would fall under that. Yeah, that would like 100% Evil Hikaru. Okay, yes. Well, no. Like close, but not quite. I do mean more like the little Tanuki gal in Cutie Honey, which personally I don't like Cutie Honey much. I don't think it's great, but the Tanuki gal is pretty good for like what she is. You know what I mean? She's fun. I've never seen Cutie Honey. I would watch Cutie Honey. I think it's the best way to consume the show. It is the way that I consume the show. I should clarify, that is not a safe for work show, though. It is not a safe for work show. I think I get it. Yeah. There's not many characters like that, but when they're there, I love them. I mean, I reference Cutie Honey because it's a very classic magical girl. It's one of the things that established the magical girl, like formula of today. It has a lot of impact. I don't care for it much. I think it's a little boring, but it's very, very influential in the genre. So I did watch it for the purpose of like magical girl history watching. I care, you know? Those are things I care about. Things that I care about and only few other.
That's better. You wish.
Alright, I kicked the kitty butt. Why are you alive? Oh, that's because that was a non-lethal move. Oops. Go Nagai was a pioneer. Mazinger Z, the first mecha series with a piloted mech. Devilman, Cutie Honey. Yeah. There are very specific shows that are really, really formative for the genre. That's also the reason that I watched so much of Sailor Moon. The amount of Sailor Moon that I watched. I'm not a Sailor Moon fan. I think there's way too much filler. I think that a lot of the show is empty, but it did so much for the genre. It did so much for the genre, and I do respect that. And I think that it did a lot of things that I did like, as well as with or bad. So, I also really liked the characters, I think Sailor Moon did do well with making solid two-dimensional characters. I will just talk about magical girls all day. You can't let me ramble like this. You can't let me talk like this. But it did so much. It did so much that I can't imagine what the genre would be without it. So I do understand why some people like it. I really do. I get it. I disagree because I think it was poorly done and poorly, like, executed. But I do understand. There are things in there that are good. Sailor Moon's characters are more iconic than the anime itself. Yes! Correct! Correct, Strix! That is it! That is my feelings on the show. Those were good characters in a bad show. My experience with magical girls shows is like Cardcaptor, Symphogear, and Monica. Of course, Symphogear's on that list. Cardcaptor is nice. I think it's very empty fluffy, so it's not my favorite, but I don't dislike it. I think that it is a wonderful, wonderful, like, feel-good kind of show. It's something that you watch when you just want, like, something nice that's not too deep, but has a lot of, like, love in it. And that's a good description of Cardcaptor for me. Monica's fucking incredible. That's in my top 5 favorite anime. Let's give you regen. As a big fan of Cardcaptor Sakura, yes, it is hella empty fluffy. Yes! Yeah. But sometimes that's what you want. Sometimes you want the empty fluffy, you know? Also, I really liked... one of the things that I really like about Cardcaptor Sakura is that there are male characters in there, but they aren't inherently more powerful than Sakura. They are also present both to lift her up and for her to lift them up. And I love that. I love that. It's a very, very good, like, feminist show where everyone feels equal, where everyone feels genuinely equal. Oh, sorry. That's just kind of like in my brain in comparison to Magie Lumiere. Magie Lumiere, where there's magical girls everywhere, but the only reason that men can't have magic is because men have more magic power and they were more powerful, therefore they can't control it and it goes everywhere. And I don't like that narrative as much. That's one of the things that I didn't care for with that show. I am caught up on the manga for that. But that's a relatively major theme about it. So you can't really, like, engage with Magie Lumiere without that being ever present. Mostly Recreators. I haven't watched Recreators, but it's been recommended to me. I heard that I'd really like that one character in it. I heard that it'd be so up my alley. So, it's been on the list for a little while. It's a great show. Yeah. I like the concept of it. Feels kind of refreshing. I remember when we were talking about the things for Patchworks. We were talking about Patchworks things. Recreators was one of the listed inspirations, actually. Oh, hydrate! Sippy. Thank you for the hydrate. But Recreators was a, one of the things that was brought up as a method of, inspiration for what we were doing. You know? Whereas we're all a bunch of, like, cool people from different universes with all sorts of different levels of magic and non-magic, all brought here instead. It's a fun take on isekai. It doesn't get done very often. I like it. Kind of a shame it's not done as often. Strix will experience the magical experience of bed. Take care, Chula chat. Get rest! Sleep well! It was nice having you. And you are welcome always. Bonk! Okay, I really want to get to the... Let's see, what direction do I need to be going? Is there anything back there, or is it just... Oh, it looks like there's something back there. Okay, fine. I'm getting really tired of these fights. There's so many! There's so many! Bonk. Regen you. I'm so happy I got wings and fries. Ooh, eat well! Oh, the Feast of Kings. I don't think the vulnerable works on any of them, does it? Not in this set. Noted. Wow, Beatrice, you are almost fucking dead.
Here you go.
Okay, there we go. Now you are not almost fucking dead. All ice. That should be fine. I do like that the girls in this kind of have that magical girl armor design. It's giving Sailor Moon and a bit of Rayearth. I would say it gives a little bit more Rayearth than it does Sailor Moon, but the Sailor Moon comes from the fact that they're matching and they all have, like, the tiaras. So it does take inspiration. It definitely takes inspiration from like, direct inspiration from Sailor Moon on the designs. However, I don't know if they've seen Rayearth. It just feels like it a little bit. I loved Rayearth. I loved Rayearth so much. That's such a good show. I have feelings about Clamp. I think some of the Clamp shows are really bad. But Rayearth checks out. The skirts and color coordination as well. Yeah, definitely. I would like to be done with battle. I would like to be done with battle. There we go. Ah. Okay, what's over here? Oh, I can get around that. I don't want to fight anymore. I've grinded enough. What's over here? Oh, this is where I've already been? Are you serious? Ugh. Please. Okay, so that's not the direction I need to be going then. What about over here? Rayearth has a good mix of like shoujo romance and angst as well. Yeah! That balanced really... There is nothing here. Oh, this is the starting spot. That's why. That's where we spawned in. I am lost, chat. I am very lost. Everything looks the same. I've already gone that whole section. I don't think there's anything else to the left. So it's gotta be the right is where... Oh, yes, this is where I'm supposed to go. You're on Twitch, silly! Oh, that's so cute. I haven't been watching the game, just chatting and watching the model. That's fair, though. You know, as stated, this game leaves much to be desired. But I'm out here giving it my college try anyway. Everything deserves that. I am gonna become Snowpocalypse. Oh! Let's disarm you. And oh, that's good. Earth, cool. Add adjective armless. Oh, but that's Sunday, silly. That's going on Sunday. I've been watching the game, but not processing half of it, just admiring the art and having fun vibing. Yes, that is something this game is good about, is the visuals are great. I cannot complain about the visuals. Pixel art is incredibly hard. These are incredibly detailed and fun in the way that they were animated. I cannot complain about those whatsoever. Die! I have to use the restroom though, so I'm gonna do a quick BRB if that's okay with everybody. I will be back! I'm back. Also, Meeks is back. She seems to be feeling better after she's had some water and rested a little bit. So, she's ready to hang out with everybody again. Isn't that right, baby? She also wants a treat. She wants a treat real bad. Let me get that for her. Oh, little girl. Oh, little girl. Here you are, sweetie pie. Oh. I love her so much. She is such a joy in my life. Sometimes there are people who just add an extra sparkle to your day, and that's Meeks to me. I don't know what I would do without her. Oh, we've got a whole... What's the word for this? It's not a stadium. Stable! How did I forget the word stable? How did I forget the word stable? There's a whole stadium out here. I can't interact with the horses. What do you mean I can't pet the horses? That's so wrong. Drunk. You're right. You're right. Horses!
They look uninfected. This will speed things up considerably.
Here goes nothing. I don't think this carriage was designed for 7 people.
It's hard to breathe.
Too many people. My personal buffer zone. Everyone's too close. Are we there yet? Wow, I just channeled Viola for a second. Well, are we there? This is miserable.
We're close, but we won't be able to make it before nightfall. Hi, Meeks. Hello. That's when the dead are most active.
Let's try and find a place to rest for the night.
There's a farm up ahead. We might be able to stay there. This looks defensible. Yes, this will do.
Quick, everyone inside! The sun won't be up for much longer. We should be safe here for the night.
I'll take the first watch. Everyone else should get some sleep.
I am a little disappointed that Kate's not mean. I'm a little disappointed that Kate's not mean. I wanted her to, like, berate me. I wanted her to berate me. I think she earned it. You know what I mean? That's how Kate is. Oh, what's that?
Zombies have been banging on the door for hours.
You're very calm about it.
Hi, Meeks. Hello. Hello. If they were going to break in, they'd have done it by now. We should be safe.
You get used to the noise after a while. Okay, I'll scoot out so you can sit on my lap, darling. There you go. There you go.
Kissy to Meeks. She's so sweet.
I could never get used to this.
My world has been like this for so long, I barely remember what life was like before the undead.
No. You do not bite wires. You know better. You know better than to bite wires.
Hiding where you can at night, furiously scavenging for food and supplies during the day.
That's horrible.
After a while, it just becomes your daily routine.
And then you wonder if it'll ever change. No, biting wires. No biting wires.
It's almost done.
Aren't you tired?
I'm so excited that we might actually put an end to all of this, that there's no way I'd ever get to sleep myself. See you in the morning.
Nom. Tasty electricity, that's her. That's her on the daily basis. A whole stage of horses. God. This doesn't feel like people holding a conversation a lot of the time. It feels more like people talking at each other. Yeah, that's my thing. It's very much that exact vibe. That's what makes them not feel like friends. That's what makes it feel like they don't care about each other. They don't care about each other's lives. They never ask how each other's doing.
They don't do anything as simple as, are you okay? You know? Oh, well. Not again! We're almost there. Just gotta hold out a little bit longer. Uh-oh, one of the ZZZ cutscenes had people start calling Belle Weiss. Oops! That's not uncommon of a bug to happen every now and then. I'm sure they'll patch it out real fast. They're pretty quick about fixing those things, at least. The roads are too narrow and infested with the undead for us to ride any further. But the mysterious castle that started all of this shouldn't be much farther. Time to show this world what we're capable of. Nobody invades a friend's world on my watch. Let's do this! Oh, there you go. Now you're calming down. She's calming down now. What a sweetie pie. Oh. I love Kitty. Wow, okay, we're back in the maze. We're back in the maze again. Little baby, she's so cute. Purring in my lap. Oh. Who could ask for more? Genuinely, like, ah. I got very lucky, I think. To have a kitty who's so good. There we go. Get weak. Let's see here. That'll do. Nobody needs to be healed, so yeah, let's get rid of these guys. Owie! Anything that can attack more than one character at a time needs to go. Okay, so two of those got vulnerable. It seems like the little kitties and then the Ghost of Christmas Past can't be affected by the vulnerable, the all vulnerable at least. Let's kill you. Yep, there we go. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Die. I can't enfeeble them anymore unless I rest. So get that out of the way, maybe. Ah, here we go.
Here you go.
That'll do. The healing. It does get slowly stronger every move. That's cool. That's helpful.
Keep your friends close.
No. Death! Perfect! Oh, I should have healed with Paulina. What was I doing? I'm fucking stupid. That's fine. It's fine!
Shocking, I know.
It's fine. Actually, I don't think I need to anymore. We're okay. Yeah. We done it! At least give me something. What do you mean there's nothing here? Ugh! Bad. Why make me waste my time? At least reward me for my efforts. Actually, I recently saw that Overlay Sarcastic Productions just released a trope talk related to magical girls. I gotta go look at that. That'll be my at work watch tomorrow.
Well, if it's a maze, then some things would be dead ends. I know, but at least put a treasure chest there. Come on. Come on. If you're gonna force me to fight something to go down that route.
You can give me that much, right? Hi.
Are you done snuggling now? Oh no, you just wanted to move your arm? That's okay. You can move your arm as much as you want, kitty. Heal. There we go. Paulina is a godsend to have. Paulina is a godsend to have. Okay. Snowpocalypse. Oh no! I want an RPG that has like the shiny items on the ground instead of mimics. Sometimes when you find them, it hits you with a, it's a pile of glitter. Ah, you get glitter bombed. That's so fun. I bet you someone has done that before, at least somewhere.
Here you go.
Yes, baby girl? Baby girl, you have a lot to say.
That's better.
Party defend. Where's the party defend? There it is. Ha 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 ha.
You wish.
Okay, I mostly got rid of the other ones first because they can damage everyone at once. Cool. That'll do it. I know, honey.
Keep your friends close.
I know, honey. So much to say. Meeks loves to yell. It's one of her special talents, actually. Yelling. What is it you want, even? I can't tell. What? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. You're in the corner. She's just exclaiming that she can, explore. I see. Such a little delight. Please let there be something here. What do you mean? There's nothing here either. I'm not fighting anything else unless I have to. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I can't be asked. I can't be asked to. 3 of them? If we unite our powers, we're sure to win. Okay. What color does your cat yell in? You know, yellow. I do not have synesthesia, but that's the first thing that comes to mind. Yellow. Maybe that's why. You're right. You're right. It's probably just the fact that yellow is in the name. Evil sippies.
Evil sippies. All right. Oh gosh, we passed the 3-hour mark. I didn't even notice. All right, I will finish this dungeon then. If that's the end of the game, that's the end of the game. If not, then we're gonna have one more session next week. Nobody needs to be healed, so 3 of these is a pain though. At least they don't do all that much damage in the grand scheme of things. The evil stream. We've got a little bit a while longer, I think. Most likely. I don't know how much longer this dungeon's gonna last entirely. Probably at least 20 minutes. So I'll go over a little.
Wahoo! Refinement! Owie!
There we go. Poison Bane. Bonk. Yeah, these aren't like the worst. They're just more work. Heal, taunt, unstoppable. I don't need that. Let's disarm you. I don't have any fire in this team. Maybe now is the time for an item. Yeah! Now was the time for an item. Good. %70 charge. I need a little bit more for that. I'd like to try to get the 100% charge because there's an achievement for it, I think. So it would be nice to grab that if I can. And this feels like the fight for it because it's a lot of it's a lot of like large amounts of health with not that much damage being done. Let's have you defend. Perfect. And you can defend? You can actually do something, so let's do that. You can also do something. Oh shit, that's a lot. Cool, I'll take it.
More poison!
Oh, 30 bits! I just saw that! Thank you so much for the bits! I am glad you've been having fun. And it's your turn to rest. This isn't the final boss, clearly, but it's definitely a mid-boss, if anything. If anything. Oh, you had 30 left. That makes sense. Use the last of it.
Mal? Yes, kitty?
Yes, Meeks? Yes.
Uh-huh.
So much to say.
What's up?
Good girl. Good girl. She might actually want out, which is surprising. This is pretty early for her to immediately want to be released. Oh, no, there she goes. Hi. Is Is it wires you want? Do you want to chew? Is that the oh, yeah, in front of the camera. My goodness, the least you could do is sit and be patient. Sacrifice! Somebody learned sacrifice? Okay. Defeat 3 zombie da. Ah. So that was, oh shit, this might actually be the last dungeon then. Let me save. I checked out the achievements to see if I could guess about how much of the game I had left. And I thought I had more than just this dungeon. But I guess this would be the end of it. So if I did do this, if I did like,
No, Meeks, please. Please, Meeks, have mercy on me.
okay. If I were to do another session, I don't think it would be long enough to be a satisfying session. So I think we're probably gonna go 4 hours today.
The chosen ones have arrived as prophesized. The people, no, Kitty. The people we thought were coming have come. The lord of this castle is dead, and his lady has lost her mind and has been overtaken by nightmare.
What are you doing? Oh my god, she knocked my medicine off of the... No, I'm not even warranting attention for... No. You get the spray bottle for that. You get the spray bottle for that.
Nightmare's will has been channeled through her. Defeat her to return this fair land to its rightful state. By dark magic is the entrance to her chamber sealed. Seek my sisters to open the way.
Yeah, it was just my medicine, yeah. Okay, hydrate. Okay, give me a second. I just started putting on chapstick. It's summer. I don't know why my lips are chapped, but they are.
Ah, very nice. All right, Sippy! Sippy!
Holy Sippy.
Sip taken.
Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, right, moving forward. We have a whole other area to get through, though.
Oh, I don't want to do this.
Oh, I can't even get up that way. All right, noted. But I see the chest. It is there. I have observed it. I'm going to avoid as many fights as possible. This will probably come back to get me for not grinding. Are those roaches? Okay. All right. Nice use of a remix for the... Yeah, this is the final dungeon area remix of the fight theme, I think.
Snowpocalypse.
I see many of these at work. Oh, rough. Rough.
Very rough.
That should be fine. Oh god, Paulina, are you okay?
Meeks, please calm down. Oh my goodness. Vulnerable.
I wish to kill. Oh, those are weak to ice. Cool. So I'll kill that. I might want to regen Imogen, though. Murder, you say? I see you're filling in for Strix now that Strix has gone to bed, huh? God damn, they really want to kill Imogen. Well, she's dead. That was unfortunate luck, even with the taunt. Even with the taunt, they really wanted to go after Imogen. Okay, fine. I'll do my best with these three. It's so unfortunate.
Murder!
It's so unfortunate to lose your main fighter. Oh no, they just do a lot of fucking damage. Please die. So if you have one person who's targeted, you're kind of screwed. Why can't you attack the person with taunt?
Shocking, I know.
Alright, it's time to use the snowpocalypse. I do have to grind. I hate that I have to grind, but I think I have to grind.
Keep your friends close.
I don't like it. I don't like grinding.
At least not in this. Damn, I thought I'd be able to get away with it, but I guess not. Okay, we got it. Damn, those roaches do a lot of damage. Friendship bracelet. This item boosts Unite to max. That's gonna be useful. I would like that. Friendship bracelet, please. As if they're friends. Ugh. Oh no. This is gonna be rough. Maybe now is a good time to stop so I can grind some. I'll see how this fight goes. I'll see how this fight goes. How long have the other characters known each other? It's not clear, but they've known each other for a while. That much we do know. It seems like the impression I got is that Imogen's a little bit newer. Like, she's been around for a little less time, but not by a large amount. So you would think by now that they behave like they're closer than they are. They do not. Unfortunately. Ooh, did I just heal from that? Cool.
Healed?
Yikes! Please die. Oh, Okay. This should do. Should kill one of them at least. Yeah, there we go. No, not my healer! Fudge! People have been supposed to be close friends for each other for a long time. The carriage ride is unbelievable. Unless something they bond over is liking their personal space. I agree. They don't interact with each other like they're friends. It's an issue. That's a significant... Why would you do that? Oh, goodness. Sorry, muted for a second. This is tough.
Keep your friends close.
But, like, Kate just met everybody. So she's brand spanking new, you know? Oh my goodness, kitty cat. Please, little girl. You have so much to say.
You wish.
Ah, well, okay, just you now. That should be fine. I can make it. All right, I do think I'm gonna want to grind here because the attack power of everything is much higher, even though I'm not really like getting that much more EXP than I used to. So this is the time I'm going to pause for the day, I think. Yeah. That seems like that's gonna be the end of that. I will do one more session. I presume the next one will be shorter in that case. In the meantime, let's find somebody to raid. Let's see. How about one pair raid for the road? What do you think? Like, a close-knit friend group is usually super comfortable piling up in the same car. I hard agree. I mean, sometimes there's exceptions, but usually when there's exceptions, it's like one or two people who feels that way, not the entire group. But regardless, thank you all for showing up. Thank you for listening to my announcement. Thank you for hanging around for the game, and I hope you have a wonderful time. I've really enjoyed having you all here. So, I will see you on Sunday. So long! And as a stream end.